guys, welcome to Tabletop Baseball Plus, the great teams of the past tournament. We're down to the Elite Eight. We're going to be playing the second game in the Elite Eight. This one right here, the 53 Brooklyn Dodgers and the 34 St. Louis Cardinals. But first, we've got a few losers bracket games to go over. 3 to be exact. Let's take a look at those. First game up is the 98 Astros and the 69 Orioles. And the 69 Orioles are going to keep on moving on. They won the game 5-3. Started out 3-0 in the first. Couple home runs, one by Frank Robinson, one by Brooks Robinson. And then later on a home run by Johnson. And then the Astros tried to make a little comeback. Scored one in the 8th, one in the 9th, but come up a little short. As a good pitching performance by Cuellar, as he was the starter, and finished the game out for the Orioles. Next game up, 82 Brewers and the 2018 Boston Red Sox. And the Brewers start out trailing 1-0. It was a home run by Bogarts. Xander Bogaerts in the second inning. But then the Brewers come back, a home run by Thomas, then a 2-run home run by Ted Simmons. And that's all they needed. It was a 3-2 final, even though they got out hit 8-3. 2 of those 3 hits were home runs by the Brewers. And Sutton and Fingers combined for the victory. Chris Sale was the starter for the Red Sox. So for the next game up, it's 93 Toronto Blue Jays, 61 Detroit Tigers. And the Blue Jays start out strong, and they finish the game strong. It's a walk, stolen base by Henderson. Single by White scores the first run. And then they score another one in the third. They score 2 in the fourth. And then in the 6th, or 5th, 2 in the 5th, and then 2 in the 6th on a 2-run home run by Henderson. So Ricky, pretty decent day. 3 for 4 with a stolen base and scored 2 runs. There was something I was going to mention. What was that? Oh, back here on this game, Cuellar had a no-hitter going into the 8th inning. I wrote that down there and then didn't say anything about it because this run right here was scored on errors. No hits. So we had a no-hitter going into the 8th inning. But that's going to get you caught up. On the losers bracket side of things, we'll take a look at it real quick here. Blue Jays winners, Brewers winners, and 69 Orioles winners. They are a 1 seed. In case you didn't remember or didn't look over here. So we are ready for today's game. Let's take a look at some lineups. For the Cardinals, at third base is Pepper Martin. In right field, Rothrock. Second base is Frisch. Medwick's in left. Collins at first. Delancey catcher. DH is Davis. Orsatti is in center. And DeRocher at short. On the mound, not Dizzy, but Paul Dean. And he's a right-hander and an 11. For the number 1 seed, the Brooklyn Dodgers, second base Gilliam, shortstop Reese, center field Snyder, left field Jackie Robinson, catcher Roy Campanella, first base Gil Hodges, right field Carl Scoons Ferrillo, third base Billy Cox, DH is Bobby Morgan. And on the hill Clem Labine, right-hander, and a 12 as he gets another start. He can start a few games. He did, not very many, but they have designated him as a starter in this tournament. So here we go. Pepper Martin, 54. 32, he's going to fly out to right field for Rillo. One away, here's Rothrock. Ground ball to Reese. Fires the first. 2 away. Frankie Frisch, 43. It's a 29, so he grounds one back to Labine. And a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of the first, here's Junior Gilliam, 16's a 28. So a ground out to DeRocher. Pee Wee Reese draws a walk. 22 stolen bases for Pee Wee back in 53. So he's aboard with Duke Snyder, 21, 32. He's going to fly out to right field. 2 downers, Jackie. 51's an 8. 8 on a 13. And that's going to be a ground out to third. So Pee Wee Reese stranded at first. No score, top of 2. Ducky Medwick grounds out to the first baseman, Hodges. One away. Here's Ripper Collins, 43-29. He's going to ground one back to the mound. Labine stabs it, throws to first. 2 down. Here's Bill Delancey, 33's a 5. On an 11, should be a double. It is. So first hit in the ball game, double by Delancey. Spud Davis, 26 though. It's going to be a 4-3. No, it is. Ground out. Bottom of 2, no score. Campanella is going to ground out to DeRocher. 1 away, Gil Hodges. 29, he grounds out to Dizzy Dean or Daffy Dean. I knew I'd do that. Carl Furillo, 62-26. It's a ground out to Frisch. We'll go to the third. No score. Orsatti. Ground out to Reese. DeRocher grounds out to Reese. Pepper Martin, 0. And a 61 is a 2, so a triple. For Pepper Martin, he's at third base, 2 down. Jack Rothrock, 65-35. The old pop out to something, pop out to short. So they leave a runner stranded at third. Bottom of 3, no score. Billy Cox, 55's an 8. 8 on a 13 is a fly out to center. Bobby Morgan, 51 is a 9 on a 13, and that's a single. First hit for the Dodgers. Brings up Junior Gilliam, 41 is a 28. So not a double play. It's going to be a 6-3 runner to second. Runner scoring position for Pee Wee Reese. Come on, Pee Wee. 55's an 8 on a 12. And that is going to be a single. Runner scores, unless he's an S batter. Unless he's an S. Wait a minute. Single runner scores. S is out. Okay. Morgan is not an S. So Pee Wee Reese with an RBI single gets the Dodgers on the board. It's 1-0. Duke Snyder up. Pee Wee Reese can steal. He's a 30. There are 2 outs. He's an E stealer. No move to first, or move to first is 0. And nothing, no throwing rating on Delancey. Don't know what to do on those, but 56 or less, stolen base. Reese at second. Here's Snyder. 36-33. So pops him out to short. They get 1 though. It's 1-0. Brooklyn. Top of the 4th. Here's Frisch. 29. He grounds out to pitcher. Second time. Medwick. 15-7. Single for Medwick. Ducky Medwick. Brings up Ripper Collins. 54's a 32, and he's going to fly out to right field. So 2 down. Medwick at first. 22, 6. 6 on an 11. So it's going to be a double. Runner to third, and F scores. With 2 outs, any runner scores. Delancey hits his second double of the game. It's an RBI double this time. Ties it up. Spud Davis. 24. He's going to pop out to short. But we're all tied up. Bottom of the 4th. Jackie Robinson, 63-31. He's going to fly out to the center fielder, Orsatti. Can't be Campanella, 61-22. He's a catcher. Delancey's an 8, so he'll make the play. Two down. Gil Hodges, 46, struck him out. Top of the 5th, 1-1 ball game. Orsatti, 25, is an 8 on an 11. That's a single. Brings up DeRocher. And a 34, popped him up. Pops out to short. C stealer, but he's only a 19, so for Orsatti. By the time you add on the, if there is anything, let's see what Campanella is. No throwing rating. It's probably a +5 though. But he's barely over 50% on that. So 61-39. Strike one. 30 fly out to left field for Pepper Martin. 2 down. Rothrock, 40. And it's a ball. Brooklyn's fielding 1, so that helps out. 2 balls. That's actually 3 balls. And a 12 is going to be a 3-1 putout. Bottom of the 5th, 1-1, Ferrillo, 66. And he does have an L, but we don't need an L. We need a G or an H to negate a home run. So Ferrillo hit 21 home runs back in 53. And he goes yard here. 2-1 Brooklyn. Billy Cox, 15s and 8. On a 13 is a fly out to center. Bobby Morgan goes deep. He is 2 for 2 and a solo home run for him. Makes it 3-1 Brooklyn. At least they're only solo home runs. There's Gilliam, 36, 14 is a walk. Paul Dean struggling a little bit. 46 for Reese, struck him out. Just when he thought he was struggling. There's Duke. And another strikeout. So he gets mad, gives up a couple home runs, gets mad, strikes out next 2 out of the next 3 batters. 3-1 Brooklyn. Frisch, 65-35, fouls out to the first baseman. Hodges. Medwick, a 9, 42s and 9 on a 13. And that's going to be a single. So Medwick aboard. He is not going to be stealing. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Here's Ripper Collins. And Ripper Collins strikes out. 2 down. Here's Delancey. 2 for 2, 2 doubles. 25s and 8. +1 versus righties. 8 on an 11. Single. Runner to third with 2 outs. Delancey having a nice day. 3 for 3 with an RBI. 42 for Spud Davis is a 36. First and third. That's a ball 1. Try it again. 21. Flies out to right field. So that ends the inning. They leave 2 stranded. 3-1 Brooklyn. Bottom of the 6th. Jackie Robinson trying to get off the snide. 56-14. He's going to walk. So he reaches. Campanella, 43-29. And they are fielding 2. Y's a strikeout. Doesn't have a Y, so it's a fielder's choice. So Campanella now first. Gil Hodges, 24. He strikes out again. Second strikeout for him. Farillo, 33-0. He's homered his last time up. Can he do it again? 26 is a 6 on a 13. Is a double. 2 outs, runner scores. Guess what? There's 2 outs. So RBI double for Campanella. Motors all the way around. 4-1 now. 43-29. Runner on second is a 3-1 ground out. Another all-important run for Brooklyn. It's 4-1. Top of the 7th inning. Ernie Orsatti, 64 is a 13. He struck him out. 1 away, Lip DeRocher. Leo the Lip. 43-29. It's a ground out to, we're going to call it U3. So 2 down. Pepper Martin, 25's a 10 on a 14. Knocks one through there. It's a single for Pepper Martin. Brings up Rothrock. 1 on, 2 down. 31's a 9 on a 13. And another single. Back-to-back hits. Single. Moves Martin to second. So first and second, 2 down Frankie Frisch. 31's a 9. 9 on a 13. That's going to be single fills the bases, maybe? Yep, single fills the bases. Bases are loaded. 3 straight singles after 2 outs. Ducky Medwick, 2 for 3 on the day. Let's check the Dodgers bullpen. And it looks pretty crappy. So, Levine stays in there. 22's a 6. 6 on a 13. Bases loaded. He's a single column guy. Wow. So that is going to be a triple. Single column card's a triple. Medwick just clears the bases with a bases loaded triple. Wow, so 3 runs in with 2 outs, a 2-out rally. Brings up Ripper Collins, 24-13. He strikes him out. So they can't score Medwick from third, but they get 3 here in the 7th and tie it up, 4-4. Nice little comeback by the Cards as they string up the hits. Bottom of the 7th, 44 is an 8 on a 13. And that's a fly out to center. First time Morgan's been retired today. Gilliam fouls out to third. 2 down. Here's Pee Wee Reese. 43's a 29. That's a strikeout. We go to the 8th inning. It's tied up 4-4. Delancey flies out to center. Duke Snyder. Spud Davis, 16's a 28, though. Ground out to short. Pee Wee Reese. Brings up Ernie Orsatti. And he strikes out. Second time he struck out today. Bottom of the 8th inning, 4-4. Tie ball game. Here's Duke Snyder. He's had a tough day. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 53-16, center fielder is Orsatti, so it's going to be a single. So the Duke is on. And he's an E stealer. So he can't steal unless there's 2 outs. Jackie Robinson. Let's hit and run. 25's an 8 on a 13. It is a 27. So ground out runner to second though. It's a 5-3 ground out, but Snyder moves to second. Campanella, 32-26. It's a 4-3 ground out runner to third. Snyder at third, 2 down. Gil Hodges, can he get a hit? Can he get something here? Oh, he does. It's an 11, a 0. 15, and it's gone. Gil Hodges breaks the tie. It's a 2-run home run. So the Dodgers finally hit a home run with somebody on base. And it is 6-4 now. As Hodges goes deep. Ferrillo flies out to center. We got the 9th inning. Last chance for St. Louis is a clutch home run there from Hodges. DeRocher is going to lead it off. 31's a 9. 9 on a 15, though. It is a single. They need 2 runs. DeRocher aboard. Pepper Martin, 64, 13. He strikes out. Not a good time for that. Rothrock. Long fly ball to Jackie out there in the left, but he's going to catch it. Fires back in, and DeRocher has to run back to first. 2 down to their final out. Here's Frankie Frisch. 66. He could tie this up. It's a 64, a 6. So it's going to be a double runner scores. So the tying run is second now as the Cardinals get 1. They're not done. They're battling. They're battling back. And it's Ducky Medwick. Again, Brooklyn. Milliken could come in, but I'm not going to put him in. Ducky Medwick, 11 is a 2. And that's a triple. Oh my goodness. His second triple of the game. They're not going down without a fight. They tie it up. 4-4, or excuse me, 6-6. And now a chance to go ahead. Ripper Collins. Oh man, they're gonna have to go to. Yeah. No, they're not going with him. They're not going with Wade. They're going with Milliken. Milliken will come in. Runner on third, 2 down. Here's Collins. Milliken is going to be he's a switch hitter. So he's an 11. $43-29. So runner on third, 29 is going to be an out. It's going to be a 1-3 ground out. But the Cardinals tie it up in the 9th. Bottom of the 9th. And they will be looking to their bullpen. It's going to be Pop Haynes. Pop Haynes, he is a right-hander and a 10. Billy Cox walks. Leadoff man walks. And that brings up Bobby Morgan. He's going to bunt. Oh, 24. Good thing he decided to bunt, but it's going to be a fielder's choice. Would have been a double play. Morgan at first. He's an E-stealer. Shuba is a C-steal. He's not going to steal. Nope. There'll be no pinch running. So Junior Gilliam, 46-29. Fielder's choice. Wise a strikeout. So a 1-6 again. So Gilliam now first. He could steal. He's a D stealer. He'll make him a 23. He's going to go 45 or less. Oh, man, I wasted an 11. Stolen base, though, for Gilliam. He's on second. Pee Wee Reese. Can he walk it off? 26-13. He strikes out for the third straight time. Now we go to extras. Delancey, 3 for 4 day. 23-12. He grounds out to first. Spud Davis, he fouls out to Campanella. And Orsatti's going to ground out to short. Bottom of the 10th. Duke Snider. 1 for 4 day. Almost. 61-40. Foul ball. 33-0. Can the Duke walk it off? 42 home runs back in 53. Well, he doesn't have a whole lot of chances. I mean, he's got double ones, but in that second column, it's still the same thing. 11 or 66. And he gets a single, of all things. Could have at least got a double, crying out loud. So here's Jackie. Hit and run. It's a 0. 6. Double runner scores. That's the ball game. On a hit and run, Robinson still doubles. So Snyder comes all the way around and scores easily. And Brooklyn wins it in 10 innings. 7-6. It is the final. So Brooklyn, man, that was a nice game. Very nice game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hits for the Cards. I don't think either team had an error, if I can remember right. I don't think so. No. For Brooklyn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 hits. So Cardinals out-hit them, but can't produce more runs, which is what it's all about, right? That's all that matters. So the number 1 seeded 53 Brooklyn Dodgers make it to the Final Four. And they'll play the 1917 Chicago White Sox, which were the 7 seed up here. Game 106, 34 Cardinals, right here. And they'll be awaiting the winner of the losers out here. All right, that's going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys for joining me. Some more extra innings. There's been quite a few of those lately. But I will check you guys next time. Until then, take care and God bless.